Hello and welcome back everyone into this 14th video, chapter 1, where we're going to talk about while loops. Okay, so we see where these loops are used, what all types of things are there, and what is a loop in general as well. Let's look at the contents. We have C plus loops. We're going to understand what are loops, and how do you execute them. We have while loop, which is, in particular that we're going to talk about. We have example of while loop so that you know how to use them as well. Now let's start with the first and the foremost thing, which is what are loops. Okay, so loops can execute a block of code as long as a specified condition is reached. So you can specify a condition and it will reach that condition, and when it reaches that, it will stop looping it. Okay, so loops are handy because they save time. Okay, you want to save your time as much as possible in coding. You reduce errors, and the code is more readable. Now I'll tell you a golden trick. Okay, the golden trick is there are always three elements in a loop that make it a loop: a start condition, an end condition, and the condition that is going to decide what is the next step going to be. Okay, now we'll see this in an example as well, but first let's look at the syntax of what a while loop is all about. Okay, so if you see the while loop syntax, you have while and then the condition, which is going to be executed and checked again and again, and then you have the code, which is going to be responsible or executed every time that you are running a loop. Now let's look at an example. Okay, in this example we have a simple loop, which is a while loop. We're going to run this loop as well, and we're going to see how this functions. So I have the code already here. I'm going to save this and I'm going to run this code. Now this code is printing 0 1 2 3 4. Now if you see these lines of code, I'm not writing 1 2 3 4, not like that. Okay, it's more like I have defined a condition. Okay, so if you remember, while I was explaining, there are three conditions: a start condition, a context condition, and an end condition. Now the thing is, this is basically the start point. Int I is equal to 0, it will start from 0. Okay, then you have the increment condition, which is going to be I plus plus. I'm increasing 1 all the time. Okay, and then you have I is less than 5. So what will happen is, while this is satisfied, this has to run. Okay, when this is running, every time it runs, it will increase I by 1. Okay, it will increase one step and it will move one forward. Okay, so that's how this actually works. Okay, that's how this entire system works. You are trying to push this program to print a single executable thing again and again in order to achieve the required output, and that's how every program in a loop basically functions. You define a condition, you set your limit points, and that's how overall your entire program is going to go about it. It's as simple as that. So over here as well, this is how it is being structured. Now once you are good with this loop and you know how this functions, we'll move on to the next one, which is a do while loop, which I'm going to explain in the next video. I hope you had a great learning experience, and I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, peace.